All right, future navigators. We are going to be creating gradients inside of Java. So how we want to accomplish this is it's basically like setting a color. We are going to go in here, and it's already included in our AWT. So we are going to import the rest of AWT. I'm actually going to just change color and include it in here. Otherwise, I believe it's Gradient Paint is the name of the extension over here. So what we are going to do is a gradient paint. And then we want to name our gradient paint. So for this one, I am going to set this equal to, we are going to do a gradient from green to purple. So I'm going to call this green to purple. And I'm going to be using the royal purple that I just created. So green to purple, and then that is going to equal a new, and then gradient paint. Cool. Now gradient paint takes a whole bunch of arguments. The first one is the X and Y coordinate of the first point inside of our drawing window. So our space, our gradients kind of fill in, and they can start outside of the shape that we are actually taking up. So we are just going to do this gradient paint. I have my ellipse starting at 225 and 225. I'm going to start this at 200, 200, so XY right outside of it. And then our next coordinate is the color at this specific point. So we are trying to figure out what color we want to place in here. So that's green. So I am going to throw in our color dot green, and I can comma that out. And now the next coordinates are X or Y of a second point, so the end point of where we want to have our gradient. So I want it to expand past where we have this over here and more than 100. So I'm going to do, we'll do 315, 315. And then inside of here, I need my color again, and I am going to call this one as my royal purple. I'll close that up because that opens and closes just like a function. And then I'll close this and go over there. And now the last step that we need to do is our g2.setColor. And we are going to set that as our gradient that we just named. So green to purple. And I can close that up. Cool. We want to get rid of this. Oh, and it's not, I'm sorry, it's not set color, it's set paint. Because this is a paint command. So let's compile that, compile this, and we're going to run our main arguments. And there we go. We now have a gradient of green to purple. You can see it's on that horizontal because we set these points over there. If you wanted to have it just straight up and down, you would have to change the location of your X and Y, but you can move those over or start them in a different point as you'd like. Because right now we have one point set over here and one point set over here. But that's how you create a gradient color inside of Java. All right, thanks for watching. I will talk to you inside the next one. Bye.